going? We are back. Yes, yes, yes. So Jupiter went retrograde today. We are also in the 1111 portal, which is beautiful energy. It's all for aces. Balance. It's funny, they're bringing the image of digging a post to mind. Now, I don't know how many of you actually have experience with that, digging a post, right? But usually, you dig it to a depth that will be stabilizing and secured, and then you backfill it with the materials and maybe even like some gravel, cement, things like that, and making sure it can withstand. But that's what the Four of Wands, like, that's the image they're giving me with this 1111 portal, like checking the foundations, checking the posts, making sure that everything is structurally sound as best as possible. But this is an energy, right? Wands or energy. Hey, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Please hit the like button. If we vibe, please subscribe. Your donations are always appreciated, especially given the current climates. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm open for personal readings. Please look in the description box of the channel and the video. But yeah. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you, archangels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ancestors and spirit guides, as always. Thank you. Allow me to align, tune in. Thank you. Please protect myself and the channel from, any nefarious energies. Protect those who seek guidance from the Most High. Allow me to give clear, concise information. So, these are general collective readings. Okay. That's so funny. I didn't see the card, but I felt that that was the King of Wands. That is so interesting. So there's a plan slowly taking shape. Or there is a plan to attempt to slow down your progression, your forward movement. A way in which it's... they want to try to throw your intuition off by scattering your energy and your direction. Ah. They want you to stay focused and grounded on what it is you care about, you love, especially in terms of practical matters. But I also feel there's a hidden helper here with the Queen of Cups Hierophant with the High Priestess sitting atop. They are a pair in traditional tarot. The Hierophant was renamed such, but it was once the High Priest, which is the counterpart to the High Priestess. And there's the Empress. Don't feed into any sort of energies of the past, any patterns of the past. because the Two of Pentacles is right there front and center. The Wheel of Fortune is on the bottom of the deck. They want you to take this time to utilize it to manifest. But there's active energy to pull you in different directions. There are no blocks. There are no blocks. That's what you have to tell yourself. There's a lot of fake love energy I'm seeing too. It's all right. There are forces here that I'm seeing as I'm shuffling that are like escalating their own karma. Tell me about this plan, Three of Pentacles, please. Wow. That's so weird. That is a very strange combination, given the context. Okay, so for someone out there, right, you could be in a same-sex female-female relationship, and you think the connection is good, but I feel like the person that you're with is undecided. There's a third party here. You see the two women here? You see the masculine here. Someone is still dealing with a masculine, okay? You may not recognize it. You may not see the signs. But all this energy in your current connection is being fueled by this masculine. This masculine is not loyal, okay? All this emotional upheaval that's going on in the background, it's because of their energy. Someone is really not being forthcoming about their activities. Not to mention, I don't know if your partner is an escort or something, but I'm seeing that. Because I'm seeing giving money, okay? And then I saw inside scoop, right? And then there's forcer. You need to really confront this situation, because with this caught a case out here and then you have girl fight, it's more than just this aggressive energy that's being introduced into your relationship. This person could potentially be acquiring things. And this isn't someone you would normally peg for these sorts of activities. Because on the surface, it feels like it's just compassion, companionship with the Queen of Cups and the Hierophant. But this Empress energy, it's such a lavish energy. There is definitely something that is not being discussed. And it's like anytime you attempt to bring up something, this person neutralizes it in some capacity. And this is ongoing. This is not a new circumstance. And for whatever reason, this is someone that you can't seem to let go of. But I will say, in this sort of situation, your person is being targeted potentially as a way of getting to you. I'm also seeing here, you got a stalking spiritual hater, right? Now, for some of you, this person, they kind of hang out in the background, acting like a groupie, but this person's always trying to stir some sort of drama in your life. And it's simply because your shine irritates their demons, right? But you've also moved away from this person. And for some of you, it is a maternal figure. It very well could be your mother with this Empress and then the Queen of Cups here. You could have gone radio silent. And so there also seems to be this thing going on. Maybe you've just been focusing, taking your time, overcoming, we'll just say childhood wounds, okay? Coming to some sort of like cosmic karmic understanding on things, right? But there's this sort of plan in the background, right? Where people have taken like physical steps to cause you harm in some capacity, whether through dating experiences with caught a case and then girl fight here. And so, you coming across hostile female energies where you necessarily don't have a friend, if you will. Because if you're a female, right, like girl power. But that's so weird. Tell me about this high priestess here. Right. Curious about you. This high priestess, it's like someone trying to get a vibe, something on your energy. It feels like to see if this bullshit is working, to see if they've been able to like throw you off in some capacity. Two of Pentacles, please. Cause you some sort of instability. See, fake smiles. I rebuke all these low vibrational energies. As I say that, there's rejected. I feel like you reject any, weird energy, because a fake smile is just that. Like if you see somebody's eyes, you could see the temperature check, because that's what curious about you gives. It's like, why are you so worried about me and what I got going on? Type energy. King of Wands, exactly. Confused. They're baffled because Too Busy Winning just came out, because they've taken some serious steps. It doesn't matter. It's just someone spends a lot of time and energy thinking, because the wands, no matter what, it's masculine, it's air, it's not air, it's logical energy, if you will. And so they're like, but this is what this person wants for you. They want your life in chaos and out of balance. We'll figure out why in a little bit. This is just a karmic energy. Like really, with the wheel right there, everyone's going to learn a lesson. You about trusting your intuition, them about trying people they shouldn't, all of these things. Queen of Cups, Hierophant, please. Look, wants you back and then ghosted. This is someone who shows fake love, like on the surface, They're oh, how are you okay, like all loving and compassionate and tender, but they're not. This is someone who wants you under their rule with the hierophant right behind it, under their ordinance, their laws. They don't give a shit about you. They want you to like fall in line. That's what this energy is. They want you to fall in line. Empress, thank you, Holy Spirit. Exactly. See? Whoever this person is, this matriarchal, it doesn't have to be a mother, but it's a mother figure. This person is like, they're going down. They're being like confined more so than physically incarcerated. But I also feel like this person is trying to tie up your abundance. Six of Cups in the block position. Right. This is someone you have moved on from. In terms of like with this wheel sitting here, this is like maybe again the energy like you, it's taken some time, but you've moved on from things. Yeah. This look, ego, family issues. This is someone who wants you back under their rule. Look what card is flipped up. It's lonely. This person must be going through some sort of lonely experience, and they want you to come back and placate them, and you've isolated this person or something like that. Like you're done, and they're trying to force what force are here. This person's going to receive quite a bit of bad karma, and once that kicks in, right? I with the Jupiter retrograde starting, it really makes me feel like their luck is running out. So whatever they were able to achieve prior, like with this is what incarcerated and the Empress is giving. Like this person, like their luck is running out. Absolutely. This is someone who's trying to put on a brave face about you no longer interacting with them, but they definitely feel some kind of way. You've definitely ruffled some feathers, and someone has been like trying to, you know, put you in your place. You're a grown ass person. And this is someone who wants you. It's so crazy. Like they just want you under thumb. They wouldn't care if you were strung out, homeless, nothing. They really wouldn't. As long as you came back to them, family or not, look, can't fully trust them. See these three energies here? Like that's what's going on. You have someone in your own family really plotting on you. It's not new. Again, there's that ego. Your shine irritates their demons. Right. And so they're making offers based off of sob stories and this, that, and the third. They don't really want to talk about all the times that, you were in danger. Because we saw the child neglect card, right? So if this is a mother figure or a mother or a grandmother, something like that, someone who raised you, they really did. I mean, the fact that you're alive is crazy, right? This is someone who's always shat on your happiness. They didn't care about you for real, for real. They had some weird delusions about how they saw your life going and you didn't, toe the line. And so they're just kind of, they're an asshole, right? So this person, thought they were, playing you, cajoling you, making you go where they need you to go. But listen, you've leveled up. You're your own independent person, right? Anyway, you would not believe that someone who supposedly is supposed to love you has actually paid people to stagnate you, to cause you confusion, obstacles, tried to get you in legal situations, tried to block your love life, anything they could so you would, return to them and submit to their authority and you know what I mean? Like it's really quite sick. And it's all because of this. Your shine irritates their demons. You're not supposed to leave them. You moved on because you didn't like what they were offering. And this person is just really, really mad. And instead of you being traumatized and haunted by all the things that transpired, you've moved on. You really have. And this person is like going broke, trying to cause you chaos. See, broke ass giving money. Like they're literally paying people to do stuff against you, and it all it's forcing you to do is move on. So don't be surprised when this person comes up with some sort of crisis scenario where they need you and, oh my gosh, could you help me? And I don't think that's right. But this is all about energy. You're not around. So no matter what's going on, this is a type of fake flexing. Like they're being depleted. Am I about to make up some shit like a paranoid delusion because they're lonely? You you're done. You're done. Like that really feels like when we saw child neglect. Like you've come to whatever conclusion that you need to conclude. Okay, you're done. What is the purpose? Like, I mean, I think it's just the shine thing, right? It don't matter. Ain't shit just came out. Like eye roll, like straight eye roll. Unbothered. Why? Because their tactics aren't working. This is someone who really tried to cripple you. Like really did the absolute most. Like with this the clipboard and the legal pad right there, it was such strategy, right? Because you were born to win. You were born to win. You were born to like succeed. And this person was trying to play you out of your abundance, no matter how that looks like. This person's going to get a lot of bad karma for being this stubborn. I just saw bad karma, grudge holding, and legal issues. So, this isn't just violation of spiritual law. This is violation of man's law. But you have a hidden helper somewhere. It's all going to work out just the way it should. Like I just saw the Three of Swords. Whatever hurt you needed to heal, you did that. Because when I see this Nine of Wands energy, now mind you, we saw the King of Wands, right? And so this is giving like elder, younger energy, regardless of title, right? Because here's the Queen of Wands. Look, Queen of Wands, Sun, Ace of Cups, right? You were born to win. Six of Wands right there with the Wheel of Fortune. And someone really did everything they could to like really cripple your mind, to poison it, so you would have the lowest expectations. But it's all going to work out just fine. Yeah. You're over the hurt. So whatever conclusion, whatever epiphany and or enlightenment you have come through, that was correct. You're not harboring any ill will. You're actually quite free. And there's the Six of Swords. That's that peaceful transition, excuse me. You're still full of love. You're still open. You're still compassionate. The wind is serious. Right. You've had a complete shift in perspective. The Hangman right there under the Fool. Again, more confirmation. Wow. Three of Cups, Judgment, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Wands. I feel as though you have spent enough time, enough energy, sheesh. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back. Like, it's time for you to celebrate. There's a star on the bottom of the deck. You've had it. Like, whatever awakening, whatever. And so now, whatever the magic was that was done, right? Like, you've paid your penance. And so whatever this smear campaign was, you're about to be vindicated for it. Yeah. There's been a lot of deception going on. One more, please. Mm-hmm. It just makes me feel like someone is very much worried because you're not worried, and their whole goal was to like stress you out, keep you from being in this high vibrational energy, keep you from having this awakening, keep you from having this shift in your perspective. It's like they were trying to cause you to have a change of heart, for your faith to diminish instead of being expanded. They wanted you to fall for the BS, really, the illusion. Cut to the moon. But in spite of it, I feel like you healed. And you're, listen, the cosmos was there for you. Moon, star, and then there's the four of swords. You really did heal. Oh, you rejected whatever their BS narrative was pertaining to you. And there's the Ace of Cups on the bottom. There's about to be all, they're funny. There will be signs of your new beginning. Mm-hmm. But I also feel like you can expect some sort of communication from these people who have tried to cause you mental anguish, emotional anguish. These people who were quietly competing with you, overly invested in trying to worry and stress you. When they communicate with you, whatever this offer is, this could have already happened, but also it's just going to be more proof that this is what was going on. Because if you can't beat them, join them, and that's the energy with an offer in karmic friends, right? Wolf in sheep's clothing, and there's the impersonator energy. You see the karmic circle of friends right there. Right, rejected. These are the same people who, that's how they wanted you to feel. The same people who were intimidated by you. The same people who were trying to offer your person, you know, themselves, and they got rejected for it. Right. These people who was running some sort of scheme, tried to say you were running some sort of scheme and you weren't. Right. These people tried to tank your self-worth with ain't shit coming out in reverse. They wanted you to feel lesser. They wanted you to feel dejected, rejected. you know, it's given in like witch bitches, gross sisters, whatever. Like it's just given that with karmic friends and three of cups in the middle, like a little coven. They're really not anything, like for real, right? But they were definitely in the background trying to play like they were just Giuseppe, Geppetto or whatever his name is. You know, the Marriott. Look at this. Again, like I said, they were trying to solicit people you were involved in, and for some, they were successful. Others didn't get themselves involved. But somebody that you were either involved with, and it feels very short, like a couple months, like legit, like I'm getting Scorpio season to Pisces season, like just a couple months, maybe even up to Aquarius. But you saw something about this person's energy, like jealous, bitter, something like that. Not to mention, just something about their energy, just it made you feel off. This is it was some sort of ploy to get you to waste time on a karmic energy. Their goal was to deplete you in some way, shape, or form by like causing chaos and conflict, arguing and bitterness, and bringing in outside energies and all of these things. It was by design to put you in the Nine of Swords. But I'm really getting that this person was very much unsuccessful in their attempt. Like you went a different direction. Right. And we're tripping on you. And then idle. I don't feel as though you did anything out of character. Uninterested in ignoring. Like whatever these people did to try to upset you, to put you in your headspace, or even to trigger you into, because I just saw always partying. It's like it didn't work. It's like you challenged it at like the moment they weren't expecting your response to be what it was. They didn't expect you to become so triggered that you just abandon whatever this is. Like, oh, nope, not doing it again. Same shit, different day. Again, not doing it again. Happiness hater. Like, you've already been in relationships where you were not intentionally, but you were in competition with the person that you were with. And that just, you were like, I'm not wasting time here. Right. Immediately triggered and got on. Excuse me, Knight of Wands. No, that was the energy that came towards you. With the player sitting here, an obsessive lover, it was the Knight of Swords. It's like you saw it immediately that that wasn't something that you wanted to spend your time and effort and energy with. And mm-hmm. You dusted it off, like the whole situation. Right. And I feel like that triggered because you didn't feed into it. It ended very quick with the King of Cups, Judgment, Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords right here. Right. You saw what this was coming, like what it was going to become. And so instead of allowing this person to latch on to you and your energy, you was like, no, I'm done with this. Got immediately fed up, blocked this person, even though they thought you were going to be too slow to see what was going on. You saw what you needed to see. You had whatever evidence you needed to see. And look, looking you up and then waiting, right? You, I'm really getting you peep that you were being targeted by a narcissistic energy. You know, I feel like narcissism is a spiritual issue. Like I really do feel like it is a demon. Because when it manifests in people, it is ugly. It is so ugly and diabolical that it could never be anything of God. You understand? Nothing of light of that nature. Like, it's a demon. And there are many types of demons in this world. But you saw that somebody, see, there's the creeping, there's the love on the brain, like you were being studied. Yeah, it felt like love bombing with good chemistry. And then there's the karmic friend. Like, again, you got whatever proof you needed. And you said, no, 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 no. You saw, again, with clout hunger, you literally saw the energy of this narcissistic demon on this person. And you dodged the bullet. Because on the surface, I feel like they come across very loving, stable, rich, generous, all of those things. But really, the only thing that came out was that big dick energy, and you weren't impressed. And this is someone who has spent a lot of time trying to figure things out. And you was like, yeah, no, I'm good. They upset your spirit. You wasn't going for a copycat again. As a matter of fact, you're not even that desperate with lonely showing up right there. You know you were being studied. You knew this was going to end horribly. And so again, you got whatever proof that you needed, that you were being studied, that all of this was bullshit, that it was some sort of hustle, and you got the fuck up out of there. Running, unbothered, uninterested, right. And and as far as you're concerned, if anyone ever asks you about this person, you're going to tell them the truth. Yep. And also, I feel like you're going to own who you are. Uh-huh. Maybe at one time you had bad taste, but you don't anymore. I mean, I know it's fall, but man. Okay. All right. I just wanted to bring you guys a quick one. Okay. Be of peace. Keep calling on your angels. Okay. You got help. All things are well. Okay. All right. We'll do this again very soon. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.